us have had a drawing that got released into manufacturing at like REV G, but then when we look in the history, we see it was in engineering at like REV B. What's up with that? If that's you, then this vlog is for you. Hey guys, I'm Tim Webb, president and founder of equivaQ software, otherwise known as the Q. So today's little bit of a story is kind of fun. We got a fun solution for you anyway, and one that we found that works very well. So we've got a drawing that ended up in manufacturing, ended up in release at REV G, but, and this is actually what we're working on right here today, and trying to figure out what was going on with it. You know, when we saw it in engineering in the history, it was whenever the file was in engineering, it was at REV B. But then whenever it got released, it was at REV G. So what happened? So what we ended up finding is that the engineer was actually working on the file and had been working on the file outside of PDM. You know, that's okay. You know, sometimes that happens, and sometimes there's an opportunity to, you know, do some training and some work there. But the engineer had been working on a copy of a file that was similar, you know, across multiple designs, and what they ended up doing was taking that file from outside of PDM, working on it there, and then bringing it back into PDM while the file was checked out. So overwriting the file, then checking it back in. But what they didn't realize, and this is the training part here, is that file that's outside PDM had different custom properties. Different data card properties ended up getting propagated into the data card inside PDM. So it created some confusion. They didn't realize what was happening there. As a result, the fix is that in your transition, and that's what we've got going on here, we've got a transition action that happens on the transition after the edit state. When the engineer checks it in and then transitions it to the next state, we have a transition action in there for setting the revision to the next revision tag, that percent next revision percent. If you do that, that'll make sure it'll get set back to the system rev. The PDM rev and the data card rev are two different things, and that's how we keep them synchronized. So anyway, whenever the file comes through that transition out of engineering, even if they brought it back into PDM with REV G, whenever it gets through this transition, it gets resynchronized back up with the system rev and puts it back at REV B. Data card's fixed. PDF that gets generated there is then good. Like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, and sign up for our newsletter. We've got lots of great goodies in there for you guys out there in the industry. See you out there on the forums. Believe in the Q.